Hello and welcome to WePC. My name is Jay and today I'm going to be reviewing the Acer Nitro XV252Q. When it comes to competitive esports titles, the latest 360Hz monitors are the obvious choice for gamers who do want to get that physical advantage over the competition. Acer has already taken things one step further, now revealing a new addition to their lineup that boasts a never-before-seen 390Hz refresh rate, of course, only achievable by overclocking. This speedy monitor not only provides a rapid refresh rate, but it also offers a low 1ms response time and a 1080p screen resolution, which does make it the perfect choice for competitive gamers who do prioritize speed over immersion. So with plenty to get through, let's waste no further time and dive straight into it. And as always, we're going to start with the design. Now, the Acer Nitro XV25 has an understated design that is far from gamey. The panel itself is fairly featureless and it offers only an Acer logo on the bottom bezel alongside a grille-like styling. The Nitro comes with sleek bezels that are dual stage and close to borderless. Both screen bezel and frame measure in at 7mm on the top and sides, with the larger bottom bezel being 20mm. Whilst this isn't the thinnest we've ever seen, it's definitely on the lower end of the spectrum. The base of the stand is once again unlike many of the other gaming monitors that we have tested. Instead of the V shape that is often used, Acer has opted for a circular base that offers less stability than the V-shaped alternatives. The base of the stand has a slim red ring that gives it some character, but other than that, there isn't really much to speak of. It offers height, tilt, swivel and pivot adjustments, and a small hook can also be found at the rear of the stand that allows users to cable manage their inputs. A cylindrical stand holds the monitor in place and it is finished with a rough metallic finish. The rear of the monitor once again doesn't really offer any additional design features apart from an Acer logo on the rear and some nice brushed aluminium effects, but that's pretty much it really. In terms of build quality, the panel itself is similar to other Acer Nitros we've tested in the past, both feeling very robust and solid. The stand is mainly constructed of plastic, but it does offer a metal infrastructure for added support. The mechanism that handles the stand adjustment feels pretty good on this monitor too, offering a pretty stiff finish that isn't actually that wobbly. All of the buttons feel nicely finished, as do the inputs at the rear. Ultimately, I really do think that Acer has done a really great job at designing a monitor that's going to stand the test of time. Inputs can be found at the rear of the monitor and are inserted in a vertical fashion, as you would likely expect. The monitor offers 3 display inputs, giving users more than enough versatility. Like most modern panels, the Acer Nitro XV25 comes with an anti-glare panel coating that has a matte finish in 3H hardness. The coating does a pretty excellent job of mitigating both natural and man-made light sources, but it can pick up a lot of fingerprints after frequent use. And finally, we have the OSD. Now, the OSD for this particular monitor is extremely easy to use and self-intuitive. To navigate the various menus, Acer has equipped the XV252Q with a 5-way joystick and 4 additional buttons at the rear of the panel. Inside the OSD, users can adjust all the usual suspects, including color, picture, and gaming settings. Now, before we get into what it's like to game on this thing, please note that Charlie, our monitor specialist, and actually Paul McCartney's #1 fan, has done a whole bunch of color accuracy, picture quality, and color gamut testing, and the results of all of those testings can be found in our full review article, which I will link in the description below. So definitely go and click that if you're interested. So how did this thing perform in gaming? Well, as this is strictly a competitive gaming monitor, that wasted no time and threw into CSGO, obviously. It's always going to be CSGO. It's the best game to test this in. I played a couple hours of deathmatch and then I jumped into a few competitive games just to get a better overall taste of what this monitor provided. And honestly, I was seriously impressed with the overall speed and clarity that it provided. The XV252Q has a max resolution of 1080p, allowing me to comfortably reach the 390 frames per second required for those best visual experiences. General gameplay felt incredibly smooth, and moving around maps gave me a connected feel that just simply can't be replicated by slower alternatives. The biggest benefit of gaming on a monitor with those higher refresh rates is the clarity you experience when things are moving quickly around you. When playing on a 144Hz monitor, enemies rushing can become a little blurry, especially if you're moving the mouse quite aggressively. To my surprise also, pushing the overdrive settings to extreme didn't result in ugly overshoot or inverse ghosting. Now remember, if you want to get the marketed 390Hz refresh rate out of this panel, you will have to overclock your monitor. Fortunately, this process is fairly simple and doesn't require that much effort. After concluding that this monitor is indeed very efficient when it comes to competitive games, I decided to load a few immersive single player titles just to see what it did offer. Shadow of the Tomb Raider allowed me to see how immersive the panel really was and get a taste of how effective the VESA certified display HDR 400 was. Now, unfortunately, both fell short of the mark, and as you will likely know, VESA HDR 400 is the lowest form of high dynamic range available, and the HDR performance, like most monitors, is far from impressive, with only slight improvements in general brightness and detail. So there you have it, our comprehensive review of the Acer Nitro XV252Q, one of the market's fastest esports gaming monitors. Now, the only thing, as always, left to answer is, do we feel that this is a good value for money? And that comes down to your specific requirements. This monitor is a fantastic gaming monitor that provides a lightning quick 390Hz refresh rate alongside an equally impressive 0.5 ms response time. The 24.5-inch monitor is equipped with an IPS panel at its heart that provides great viewing angles, solid colors, and a decent viewing experience. Whilst the 1080p screen resolution isn't the best for general image clarity, it does tick all of the right boxes for those individuals that prioritize higher frame rates over picture clarity. Thank you so much for watching our review on this incredible monitor. As always, links to the product will be in the description down below, given that it's available. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you could leave a like and subscribe if you are new to our channel. We're going to be releasing a whole bunch more monitor reviews, so definitely stick around to check them out. If you click on that rectangle over there, that will take you to one of those monitor reviews, so you can check out some of our other reviews on different monitors. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I'll see you in the next one.